Pew poll, which is a very respected organization, polling organization, asked scientists, are you a Republican, a Democrat, or independent? Are you liberal, conservative, or moderate? Only 6% of scientists are Republicans.
I wonder what their fields of expertise are.
Yeah. JR.
Now, I figured that, but this could be an argument sometimes for people who say the scientists are crazy. See, they're all liberals. That's why they have this political agenda, you know?
No. That's a great point. I was going to go there next, JR. Because we'll look at this.
That's one way to look at it. The other is, after looking at the real world for a while, I've decided this political ideology is not correct.
Okay, so here's how we look at it as, hey, you know what? Facts are facts. These are the guys whose job it is to find out facts. So, of course, they wind up realizing that the Republicans are wrong. And besides, the Republicans are anti-science. That's one of the main problems, right? Whereas the conservatives look at it...
Intelligent design.
I know. No, but whereas the conservatives look at it, and they say what JR is saying. They're like, yeah, see, we knew the scientists weren't to be trusted. They're no good libs.
They say that's the same thing about journalists.
Yeah. I've said this many times. They are against anyone who brings you facts. If you're a scientist and you're trying to investigate what the facts are, journalists, professors, remember, conservatives attack all of those guys. Why?
That's why they attack
They're
public
giving you
education.
Facts. Yeah. So they're not interested in that. And so, now, look, so that's their perspective. This is our perspective. How do we know who's right? Look, ultimately, you're going to be shocked to find out we're right. Now, why? Because science isn't something that's a matter of opinion. Does gravity exist? Well, you can have a different opinion on it, but it's going to work out poorly for you. Their job is to do experiments, and not, hey, I think this, I don't know. They do the experiment, and it either works or it doesn't. It either proves something or it doesn't prove something.
And that experiment can be replicated.
Exactly. And if you do think the experiment is wrong, or the results are wrong, you can do another experiment. It's open. It's open to new ideas. It's open to new experiments. It's open to finding out what the actual facts are. And if facts don't withstand scrutiny, other people will prove it, right? Mm-hmm. It's based on proof, evidence, and facts. So I think both of those things are true. One, they don't like that the Republicans are anti-science.
I want to know who these 6% of scientists are.
Right.
Are they like the Mentos and Diet Coke scientists? Or are they real scientists?
We found some scientists on YouTube. Turns out if you put a Mentos in a Diet Coke, it explodes. Did you know that? And I'm for Rick Santorum.
That's science Republicans can believe in.
Yeah. No, you know who they are. They're going to be the religious right. So they're people who, and that, I'm not saying all religious people. I'm saying the religious right, who will be doing some science on something unrelated. I don't know if it's chemistry, whatever. Okay, I'm making stuff up, but they're like, but I'll tell you what, God rocks this world, and that evolution stuff's a little fishy.
Dude, I don't have any problem with people believing crazy stuff. It doesn't make a difference to me as long as they're not setting the agenda. Mm-hmm. I don't care. Believe whatever you want.
Yeah, and of course the problem was for so long the Republicans were setting the agenda and ignoring the scientists.
That's the problem.
Right.
That's the problem.
And so here I'll give you all the facts, by the way, all the numbers. So 55% call themselves Democrats, and then the rest are independents. So 6% Republicans, 55% Democrats. That's huge, right? And then on the liberal scale, conservative or not, 9% of scientists say they're conservative. 52% describe themselves as liberal, and 14% as very liberal. And when you compare it to the general population, it's off the chart. The scientists are far more liberal, et cetera. Now, again, the conservatives will look at that and go, you see, we knew they were liberal, or Wes will say...
Yeah, you know why conservatives say that? Because they're stupid. There's no other way. You got somebody proving something as fact in front of you. Don't believe it.
Yeah. And
how could you not believe in evolution? And you can see it. You can see evolution. You can watch it happen in front of your face.
Yeah. There are some instances, they'll say, Wes, where microevolution might be happening, but macroevolution, no, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it's just so frustrating.
All right. Anyway, you get the sense of what's going on here.
It's like trying to talk sense into a rock.